Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mongooli Show. Today we're doing Cosmic Crucible Season 9, Week 3, Day number 1. We're going up against Red Cobra. He's got us beat by about 30 million TCP, and he's got a Mephisto, which not only means that we're going to have a serious fight on our hands, but also means he's going to have a lot of Gear Tier 19 characters that we're going to have to really work our way through. Let's jump in and see what his defenses look like. All right, in room number 1, he's got the pretty standard Extreme X-Men. He's got his Nightcrawler Gear Tier 19. He's got Rogue right in the middle. And then room number 2, he's got the Mephisto that we're worried about. He's got them surrounded by Spider Society. It was a little interesting. We are going to attempt to one-shot this because, you know, no guts, no glory, just to see if we can. And if we can't, we're really in rough shape, but we'll try it out. Room number 3, we've got an Ultimus and a Silver Surfer. Both of them, their reworks are now live, as well as Tangled Web and a Sasquatch. Room number 4, we've got the entire Out of Time team. Room number 5, we've got Dormammu along with the Hive Mind remnants. And room number 6, we've got a Quick Hold. Pretty standard old team. So let's jump in and see what we're going to do. A lot of these teams are very, very large, all pushing the 3 million mark. So there's not a single room here that we can take lightly. Let's see how we do. All right, for room number 1, we're going to use our Superior 6 versus their Extreme X-Men. This is because we're going to actually want pieces of our Masters of Evil in a different room. Now, we're not too worried about our team having all be Raiders or anything like that, because Green Goblin's going to start off with a charge, and because he has a charge, him and his teammates cannot gain, well, his Superior 6 teammates, let's be specific, can't gain stun or ability block. So it doesn't matter that this room is going to give out ability blocks because we won't be able to get them, and we should go fast enough that we're going to hopefully kill them before it really matters or he runs out of charges. That's the game plan, at least. Let's jump in and see how we do. All right, the name game is taking out Forge as fast as humanly possible, so we're just going to focus on him and try and get rid of him if we can. Got some heal blocks out on the battlefield, which I like. Forge is down pretty hard. Tackle enemies. A couple of them have evades. Copy and clear all positive effects. This one's unavoidable. I think we just want to hit everybody, though. She's already got an ability block, unfortunately, but it's still just a great attack. So let's go for it. That got rid of the Forge, which is brilliant for us. So that's already half the game plan right there. If we can get rid of the Nightcrawler fairly quickly, he's got the ability block on currently. If we can get rid of him before that ability block goes away, that would be amazing. Let's grab ourselves a Shocker. And we're stuck behind a taunt, so we have to go into her, but it does hit everybody. So Cyclops is dead, which is brilliant. She no longer has the taunt, so now we can focus on the elf. Gambit just died to splash damage, which is always a fantastic thing. Nope, she got the thing back, so she's back behind taunt. Cannot be blocked, dodged, or counterattacked, so let's go straight for her. That got rid of Rogue. This was a very easy fight, assuming Nightcrawler doesn't just, like, go off on us here. We still have all 5 of our members. They've only got the Nightcrawler left. Let's just make sure we can end this quickly and move on to the next room. There we go. 5-0. I like it. Room number 2. Let's go. All right, room number 2 is the Mephisto room. We're actually going to save that for later. I want to make sure that I can clear everything else and then decide if we're going to go hard with Cabal or if we're going to sack, and then go with Cabal. So we're actually going to skip it to go to room number 3. All right, for room number 3, this is their room with Sasquatch, Tangled Web, and the 2 new reworks to the Annihilator team. Now, I've not gone up against Silver Surfer or an Ultimus. I might not have ever gone against an Ultimus, to be honest, but I haven't gone against them since the reworks. We're trying something here with the new Warriors team. I'm thinking we're going to be able to go fast enough. This shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I do have to respect that their Silver Surfer is quite large with 2 diamonds on him, and Ultimus is a bit of a threat, so we'll have to see. This could be a really, really interesting room, or this could just absolutely annihilate it. Let's jump in and see what happens. All right, so as predicted, like, obviously we are stuck behind the taunt from Sasquatch, there's a decent chance this is going to get rid of it. What's up, Doctor? Did not get rid of the taunt, but did give him a couple of bleeds, so that's okay. Unfortunately, we do now have all of the charges on from her, sorry. So we are still going to do the ultimate, although we'd love to do it on somebody in the middle so it'll hit multiple people. We are going to do it here anyways because it will still hit the two of them. Not ideal, but still pretty damn good. The taunt is surviving, but he's going to be pretty hurt. We're going to do this to spread some bleeds around. Again, we'd love to do it to somebody not on the far end, but it kind of just is what it is. There we go. We finally got rid of the taunt and the Spider-Man 2099, so that's not terrible. Let's aim at... what's her name? Spider Weaver. See if this will land. Sasquatch goes down, which is excellent. She's now blinded, which I'm very happy about. This is doing pretty well. I'm not sad about what's going on so far. We did lose Gwenpool. I didn't actually see that happen, so I'm not sure who did that, unfortunately. They're both blinded already. We're going to apply slow and defense down. Try end up Jason. Yes, we're gonna hit all three of them here, so we might as well. I kind of want to get rid of Ultimus if I can. Although Spider Weaver. There we go. Okay, Spider Weaver went down anyways. Ultimus is down. It's just the Silver Surfer at this point. It's a 4-on-1, but he is gigantic, so we do still have to respect his power. I'm not sad about this, but this could still go poorly for us. I think we win regardless. I just want to do it as efficiently as possible, and there's a good chance he's still gonna potentially take another one or two of us out. Never mind. Okay, perfect. Well, not perfect. We lost a character, but pretty damn good. Considering that was a theory test, we weren't really sure what was going to happen there. I'd say that was a win. If my new warriors were even bigger, it would have just gone that much better. But my new warriors are a little bit small, and I'm not really building them at the moment, so that's where they're at. And I'd say that was a win. All right, for room number 3, we've got their entire Out of Time team, including a 2-diamond Gear Tier 19 Black Knight, which is a little terrifying. We're going to bring in our Ultimus, who is level 100, 7 red stars, but unfortunately only Gear Tier 16. He's a little bit too low, so we're going to bring in a Dr. Doom and an Old Man Logan to help him out. Now, Old Man Logan will probably do most of the heavy lifting on this match. If Dr. Doom could do his ultimate and take somebody for the ride, fantastic. And we've just got Val and Quicksilver as heavy hitters that'll kind of just work as well with this team. This is still a punch up about 600,000 points, but I think we're going to do okay here. Really, Black Knight is the only thing we're worried about. If we can just focus fire on him, kind of get rid of him as fast as possible, the rest of the team should crumble nicely. Let's jump in and see if we can make this work. Target primary adjacent opportunity, coming clear positive effects, excluding stealth and taunt from each target. Apply regeneration. Apply additional regeneration to self and all annihilator allies. Boop. All right, now here's the big question. Is this going to do what I want it to do? It did not. Fair enough. All right, but we did get rid of the taunt, but I think we still just want to focus fire on him anyways, especially she's a striker and he's the only one with vulnerable, so that's good for us. Get a couple of attacks in. He does have his ability block on now, which is excellent, as well as trauma. So let's just keep pounding into him. Unfortunately, we are stuck behind a taunt over there, but that's okay. We're going to do the ultimate with Ultimus. Giggity. Giggity is the wrong term there, but whatever. All right, they're just trading taunts back and forth. Now we can do our claws out. Getting lots of bleeds everywhere. Val's starting to get pretty hurt. Dr. Doom, not quite able to take the ride just yet, unfortunately. I'm not entirely sure he's going to survive long enough to do his ultimate, so maybe we... I think we just keep special just on the off chance. Nope, Doom went down, unfortunately. As did his bot. There we go. Now we've got a stunned Black Knight. That's actually pretty decent. And we got rid of Peggy, so they've got no revives coming. So that's wonderful for us. If we can just deal with the Black Knight at this point, we should be laughing. We can go Old Man Logan again. Black Knight is down. Captain America is down. The whole team just fell apart. Oh, man, it was looking a little sketchy there for a second. I'm not going to lie. But Old Man Logan did Old Man Logan things. We walked away with the win. We did lose one character, but I'll take it. We're moving on to the next room. All right, for room number 5, we've got Hive Mind with Dormammu, so they're going to have revives, but we're going to bring in our North Star, who's going to take all their revives away, as well as Apocalypse, along with Red Hulk and Kestrel, all have attacks where you can kill people where they can't revive from, and we're going to bring in our own Dormammu just for fun so that we get some revives. Now, obviously, Apocalypse can't get revived from that, but the other 3 will gain that benefit. So even though this is a tiny bit of a punch-up, I think we're going to be doing okay. We are going to clear all of their revives, hopefully, fingers crossed, so we'll only have to fight them once. The only thing is Red Goblin does have a charged, and even though we can clear all their revives, we can't do anything about that charged. So if we let the Red Goblin live long enough, he could bring somebody back, but that's only one-time thing, and it's only one character. We're not super concerned about that. Getting rid of all the Dormammu revives is the main point, and controlling Void Knight is going to be super important here. Let's jump in and make this happen. All right, so Void Knight's going to go first. He's going to pull all of us in close to each other. Unfortunately, North Star's already taken a bit of a hit, which is a little unfortunate, because if we get down low enough, their Carnage is going to go absolutely insane. Hopefully this should clear all of the revives. It only cleared 2. It only cleared 2 revives. That's not great for us. That could have definitely been better. One of our characters is already dead, which means they're going to get a nasty little speed up. This could be poor. We're going to go for their if we kill Red Goblin, that gets rid of their 1 revive. I don't think he'll come back from his revive with the charge. I could be wrong on that. He does have the vulnerable, though, so we will get the double attack in there. Oh, he won't come back from this attack regardless. Never mind. Never mind. So that gets rid of him and his revive, which is really nice for us. Let's pull the ultimate here, trying to get rid of Void Knight. Did some pretty decent damage on him. This will hit people around him, right? Pillars, attack primary and adjacent targets. So we do want to get rid of Carnage, and this will hit Void Knight as well, so that feels pretty good. If we can get rid of Void Knight with this attack, it did. Perfect. Now, if we can get rid of Carnage, that's their speed up mechanic, which will do well for us. They don't have any revives on anybody left anymore. Carnage is down. She's stunned, so let's go for Dormammu, and this is pretty easy. And we actually managed to keep all of our characters alive, so that's a great one for us. Oh, she did have a revive. My apologies. Missed that. It was still the right attack. It was still what we could have done, but the fight's not quite over yet. I mean, it is, but it's not. There we go. Okay, so all 5 of our players survived. None of theirs did. It wasn't as clean as I was hoping it would look, but in the end, we still have survived with all 5 members, which I accept. Hey guys, if you're at all like me, that after a long day of work, commuting, streaming, editing, hanging out with family, I sometimes just don't have the brain power left over to think about what I want to make for dinner, let alone go through a big heavy cookbook and actually find a recipe that looks good, make sure I've got all the ingredients I need in the house. It can be a lot. That's where HelloFresh comes in. HelloFresh is a delivery service that brings food directly to your house, and you get to actually pick the meals you want, pick the diet you're looking for, the stuff that's going to be best for you and your family, and they will deliver everything directly to your home. All the ingredients, everything you need, it all comes in one convenient package once a week, and you're good to go. If you head over to HelloFresh.com, you get to choose exactly what meals you want. How many people you want to have. We have 4 people in our family. Meals per week, we're just going to go with 3 here. And you can actually choose what kind of a menu you want. We're going to go with quick and easy because sometimes that's all I've really got time for. Now, don't worry. If you saw that price tag and you're like, that's a little bit out of my budget, don't worry. I've got you covered. Well, first off, this is in Canadian. So if you're American, it's going to be a little less off the bat. But if you use my promo code here, which I'll leave in the description below, hit that apply button, you can see you're going to get the menu for about half price of what it originally was, including free shipping, which is a pretty great deal. And the nice thing about this is you can actually cancel anytime you want. So if you only want to do this for like 1 week just to give it a test drive, go for it. Cancel it right away. No worries whatsoever. Now, unfortunately, this promo code is only good for people who have never tried HelloFresh before. So if you're an existing customer, sorry, I can't help you out there. But if you've never tried HelloFresh and you're on the fence about it, this might be for you. Now, once you make your order, give it a couple of days. It'll arrive on your front door. You'll actually be able to get everything you need in one box, and it's all separated easily. So when you decide which menu item it is you want to create for dinner that night, you can grab the one bag you need, the recipe card. You don't need to worry about a big, heavy cookbook. You don't need to worry about going to the grocery store to make sure you've got something. Everything you need for that is right in the box. It's absolutely wonderful. Takes all of the guesswork out of it, which is exactly what I don't want to be thinking about at 5 o'clock at night when my kids are hungry. I just want to know that I've got everything I need for them. So head on over to HelloFresh.com, pick your menu items, use my promo code. You'll be eating better and you'll be feeling better. Again, that's HelloFresh.com. All right, for room number 6, we're going against their Quickhold. This is Darkhold with Quicksilver in it. We're going to be bringing our Tangled Web along with Nova, Big Time Spider-Man, and Omega Red. This is a fairly tried and true composition to work against this team, and it does work out pretty well. This is our closest fight at being only about 20,000 down, so we're going to be able to steal their Death Proof and survive a couple of their hits with our charges. We should make it so they can't really touch us, and then we should be able to go to town on these people. We do want to make sure that we're kind of controlling their Quicksilver and not getting stuck behind their taunt. Other than that, this should be a nice, easy fight. All right, we're going to put the Disrupted on... Wait, does this give slow? We don't want to give slow. No, he's not charged, so it's just going to be Disrupted and Evade. We can't flip any of their positives. Anyways, okay, so we're going to go with... We're going to go with Disrupted onto Quicksilver, which lands, which is nice. We're going to attack everybody, but do basically nothing there. We're going to try and take the... Well, not going to try. We're going to take the Death Proof and give it to all of us, giving us a little bit more sustainability, which is really nice. Let's go with the attack into Quicksilver as he's the one with the vulnerable. Bring him down, stunning him. It does bring in the what's her name? Which is a little unfortunate, but so be it. They're going to get a couple of ultimates off. The ability block on Omega Red is really unfortunate. Oh, I thought that killed the Quicksilver in one hit. I was like, that's pretty all right with me, but oh well. Now, we haven't actually... I was saying this is a really tried and true fight. I haven't actually done this fight in this room with these room rules. This was a tried and true fight last season. And again, the ability block on Omega Red was really unfortunate there, but they do still all have their... wow, whatever this is called. Safeguard. So I don't know how much it would have mattered anyways. Stuck behind the Wong taunt. Okay. We lost our 2099. We're getting a little low on some others, unfortunately. For a fight that I was cocky about, this is going probably the poorest of any of the fights so far today. I say so far because we still have that nasty Mephisto to deal with, but... All right, the charges help. Get rid of the ability block, my guy. You've got to survive this. There we go. All right. None of our characters have the ability block anymore. This, if it lands, should stun him, which is nice. Not necessarily the character we want to stun, but better than nothing. We don't have the taunt on him anymore, which is really good. And we lost our Nova, unfortunately. Okay. Attack's unavoidable. So we could hit him, even though he's got the evades. He does have the vulnerable, so we get to hit him multiple times. This doesn't do anything stupid, right? Okay. There we go. That's about time. Stop it. Good. That did nothing. Or not enough. Quicksilver's down, which is good. Let's go here. Somebody brought up a good point that we're actually running pretty low on time, so we're going to need to speed this up a little bit. Wong's down, which is good, so we're not going to get stuck behind another taunt. Let's just go all in on Morgan Le Fay for now. Let's just do that just to speed this up because we need this to go as fast as possible. The Scarlet Witch is unfortunate, but not a big problem because she won't come back after the second round. We're definitely not winning this round. Oh, damn it. I was hoping we'd at least clear Morgan Le Fay, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And we lost him to Omega Red. Okay, that's really unfortunate. I think there's a couple of misplays there for sure, but the timing became an issue. All right, and here it is. Now, we do still have one cleanup room left to do, but this is the last of our actual fights. This is the big one. This is Mephisto along with Spider Society. They've got 3 diamonds on Gwen. They've got red or Gear Tier 19 for Peter B, Penny, and Mephisto. Even Pavitar's no slouch on this team. Like this, I've never gone against Mephisto, guys. I don't know. I want to say this is going to be a fight. People in chat keep telling me this is a really, really easy win. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, and I wish I had their confidence. We're bringing in the full Cabal team as well as Titania and Kang. All these guys are really heavy hitters. All of them are pretty well built up. Titania is, I think, only level 95. She's not as big as she could possibly be, but I don't know. We'll have to see how this goes. I've never gone against Mephisto yet, so the game plan is all in on Mephisto. Just keep hitting him as hard as we possibly can, and then deal with the Spider Society after that if we have to. Now, what I'm not 100% on is because Mephisto has to get double exhausted, if this doesn't do well, we have to keep it anyways so that we can get him to that double exhausted phase and even have a chance of beating him. So I don't know, for science, we're going to do it. As I said, we're going to go full on into Mephisto. Let's see what we can do here. He resisted, but he did get the thing. We do have an ultimate already here. And he does have the vulnerable, so why not? We are barely tickling this guy. Starting to get a little bit of damage here. Kang is down. That's brutal. Let's try and strip some of these guys of their stuff. Not so much. He is down to yellow. So he is taking some significant damage, but so is our team. If we can get to the Namor ultimate, we might be okay here. Namor is going to do some damage, but he needs to survive long enough to get there. Damn it! Okay. That significantly hurts. No Iron Patriot. We have to keep it, because we have to get him to the double, whatever. Brutal. Now, did he get healed from that? I couldn't quite see. It looks like he went up significantly higher, in which case we're kind of screwed. He did take some damage, but... All right, room number 2, we're going into it for the second time. We're bringing the Illuminati, or at least all the Illuminati guys I have, simply because we need them for the event going on right now. This is simply just to get them to that second sack so that he doesn't get his charges and bonuses and stuff like that. And then Guardian was just another character. If we can do any damage to them at all, I'll be very happy with it. But honestly, this is just for points for the event and to get the double sack. Okay, so we spawn in. Mephisto is... got a little bit of damage on him, not as much as I'd like. Guardian's almost dead instantly. Yeah, there goes Guardian. As we said, this team's going to fall apart pretty quickly, but they'll just get that double exhausted on them, so... Are we even going to take a turn? Doesn't look like we are. And Mephisto healed, so we're actually in a worse position. Fantastic. All right, so for room number 6, we're going to do it for the second time. We're going to bring our Undying team along with some Asgardians. The Asgardians will give her more fodder if she goes down quickly, as well as Loki should help speed up. Now, I know it's not great bringing in some Mystics against Morgan Le Fay, but it is, they are going to be exhausted, so, and we know that he's already done his ultimate. We should be okay here. We're going to give it a shot. Worst case scenario, none of this is stuff we're going to use against room number 2, so we're not hurting ourselves at all by trying this. All right, Juggernaut down instantly. Let's make people attack Morgan Le Fay. Didn't do all that much, but so be it. We're going to go hard into Morgan. We lost our Iron Man. 1 second. Lost our Beta Ray Bill. No worries. Again, her having the bleeds is not terrible for us. Can we get Loki to survive for another couple of seconds? I love that they're focusing on Greg. Keep doing that. One second. All right, their Morgan Le Fay went into stealth mode, unfortunately. That's okay. This can hit her anyways. She attacked her own Agatha, which is fantastic for us. Unfortunately, now Agatha's in stealth mode. Got a couple of Gregs. This is going to do bad things for us. We need to keep her alive, and unfortunately, she's going down way too quickly. If we can at least get rid of more... Okay, we got rid of Agatha. That's not terrible, but we need to get rid of Morgan Le Fay. She's the biggest issue here. I need you guys to stop being around her. Okay, that's really terrible for us. And that's pretty much game. Damn it. All right, room number 6, they're double exhausted. They're only down to 2 characters left. Magneto should blind them. Archangel here should do okay. I'm hoping this will do nicely, because quite frankly, it's our last chance. And realistically, we've probably already lost this round, but whatever. Let's just try it out. Okay. Pull them in, blind them. Oh, fuck me. That was the wrong attack. God damn it. That should have been the ultimate. Been so long since I've used this team. I don't think it's going to matter too drastically, but that should have been the ultimate. Okay. Even with a misplay, we managed to get that one on the 3rd try. Let's go back and see if we can beat Mephisto on a 3rd try. All right, room number 2. This is our 3rd fight into Mephisto. He does have the double exhausted, but quite frankly, we used up all of our main fights trying to get through the rest of the rooms, so we are kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Now, when I say that, all these characters are already level 100. A couple of them are gear tier 19. Like, it's not the worst it could possibly be, but this is definitely not a team that I would expect to do very well here. It's not the team I should have brought. We did try to go for glory by using our Cabal with Kang and Titania in the 1st round. If we'd saved that for the 3rd round, I'd be way more confident right now, but we did try for glory, and it kind of bit us in the ass. Let's see how we do with the hodgepodge. All right, double exhausted. He still has 10 charges. Wow. Okay, let's hit everybody. Honestly, if we can even... I don't think we're going to win here, but if we can even just take out Mephisto, I'm going to count it as a win regardless. It's regarded as the best of them? Don't tell me that. All right, we got Mephisto down to yellow. To red. Is there any chance? Just let me kill Mephisto. Everybody else can ruin my day. That's fine. Just let me get Mephisto. Yeah, Highlander 1. Come on, baby. Nope. Oh, and he goes into hiding like a bitch. Nope. All right. Didn't even kill Mephisto. Just a sad, sad day in Mongooli land. All right, so unfortunately, we did not clear room number 2. It took too many tries in room number 3, so we're left with a pretty sour 40,982. Assuming Red Cobra attacked at all, he should probably get the win on this. Let's see if he's done his attacks yet. He still has 5 hours left to go, and nothing yet, so there's still hope. Yep, no score is populating, so there's still hope, albeit incredibly small, but hey, I'll take a default win. That still counts. All right, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. That was a good time, although a bit of a loss, I'm sure. So if you enjoyed watching that, head over to the twitch.tv/The Mongooli Show, where we record this live. Hit the follow button so you know when we go live in the future. If you made it this far in the video, you probably enjoyed it. Consider hitting that like button, as it does help out the channel quite a bit, and maybe subscribe so you can see more great content like this going forward. Until next time, Commanders, I hope you're safe, I hope you're well, and good luck to you.